Okay, so this video, it's going to cover really advanced Sova darts, like advanced to the point where you probably won't use them in game, or you rarely will. So the first one is a double shock that actually lands in hell, but from all the way back here. So there's people, you could do the old like that, but they're kind of unpredictable. And you can only shoot them one at a time, so they can move away. If there's a cipher cage or something, they can move away. But this one I like to do. So this is what it looks like, and then I'll slow it down. But they're both gonna land under there and instantly kill that guy. So I'm gonna slow it down and I'll do recons. But so you're gonna put your second charge bar. So for this video, I'm just gonna say this is a 1 bar. That's a 1 bar, and then this is a 2 bar. So you're gonna do a 2 bar here, and that second charge bar is gonna be right on the edge of that cloud there where it has that little lip. But you're gonna do a double bounce on both of these, but the first one's gonna go like that. And that one's gonna land here. And as you can see, there's no way you can dodge this. Even if you're here, you're gonna take a ton of damage either way. So that's the first one, like that. And the second one, you aim for this little cloud here. I'm on low settings, by the way, so it might be a little different. But you're gonna aim for this little cloud here and just do a 1 bar double bounce. So they're both double bounces. One's a 2 bar, one's a 1 bar, and that's gonna land there. So and then for if you want to retake A, and you're coming from mid, usually I like to go up here to retake because you can wall bang under, you know, doing these arrows, but everybody knows those. And then of course, you know, this one where it lands there. But another arrow you can do, I actually like this thing better. I think it just reveals more and it gets more of hell than the other one, I think. But if you're retaking from cat here, you're coming like from mid, you were flanking or something, I like doing this one. So it's a double bounce and you put your diamond in here and you do a jump. And that one, you're gonna have to practice that one, but it's gonna land here, and that reveals everyone through Gen here, and it even gets more people under hell, better than that one because it's lower. And I'll show you the if you look on the radar, it gets all the way back here, and the darts actually gets people's like legs, so that dart's really good. But I only do it, you know, only if you're retaking from here. Usually you're gonna want to retake from heaven if you're in that situation. And then another A dart that I like to do on T side is you get into this under this barrel here, and then you're gonna put your crosshair. My crosshair is kind of, I don't know, mine might be different than yours, but you get this cloud here and you just aim at kind of the top of it, and you do a single bounce 2 bar. And this one is insane because it'll actually break the glass and it'll get people all the way back here. So you could wallbang them here if they're hit there, but it'll get people in there, people right here, and then it'll even get someone right here, or someone holding this angle. They might be able to dodge this one if they're all, no they won't. Yeah, so it'll get everybody in grass, so that's perfect if your team's pushing up cat. So there's some more shock darts on A you can do for post plant, and if it's planted there, which is a great spot if you're playing A main, is you get in this corner here, and then you're gonna place your the middle of your charge bar like this in the cloud, right? And you're gonna do a 1 bar or 2 bar, I mean. It's an easy 2 bar there, and then you're gonna come down, and you see where this cloud is. You're just gonna come down to that level. It doesn't have to be super exact, but you're just gonna come down into this cloud here and do a 1 bar. It's an easy one. And then really similar to that one, if someone's playing dice every round and it's annoying you, you're just gonna put your charge bar a little lower than the last one. And you're gonna do a 2-bar, and then you're gonna come down here where this thing kind of comes. You're gonna come down on that level, and you're gonna do that. It's gonna look like this. Boom. Boom. And that one's an insta kill. And then a post plant shock dart for Gen. I know some people like to do it like from here or something, or from here they do like a 1-bar or something, but I would much rather be safe, a little bit safer, and I could time this a little better. I like to time this when they're coming on site, once they've broken door and they're on site. So you just, it's gonna look like this. I'll show you how to do it in a second, but it's gonna land there, but you're gonna line up with this box here. You're gonna aim up, and you see this antenna. You're gonna go to the left of it. This one is kind of a weird lineup, but you're just gonna get to this cloud here, and you're gonna do a 2-bar. And you're gonna come down, and it's different for like low to high settings, but for me, I just come down, and once I hit this with my charge bar, I just do a one bar. So it's just 2, and then a 1. Then it's free kill. Another good shock dart for right there on dice, if you want to be closer up to the action, is you're just gonna aim here, right? Just do a 1 bounce full charge. So Sinatra does these a lot if they're planning Gen, something like that, something like that. I don't really like those, but what I do is I do basically the same thing, but I crouch, and then these get right here, which is such a common spot. Oh, and then if they are, so a lot of people know the darts for here. I'll just show it real quick if you don't know it. But I mean, this is the one I use. So I do a 1-bar here, and then I bring it down, and then I do a tap, jump tap. And those are gonna land there. But if they're actually planning, if you do that a lot, and they're planning here now, which is like the second most common spot, you're gonna want to get here. And you're gonna stay crouched, and you're gonna aim. You see the point of this cloud? You're just gonna aim like in the middle here, and you're just gonna do a 1-bar. And then you're going to come down, and you're going to go to the bottom of this and just do a tap. So it's going to look like this, that, a tap. And you could get those to be a little bit more perfect, but that'll kill them. So this is another Average Jonas dart. If you don't know it, you just do a 2-bar in this thing here, 2-bar there, and then you bring it down, and then you bring your diamond to level of that, and then you just do a 1-bar. But I'll show it to you again. So 2-bar, 1-bar. That's gonna land there. And those don't really work on their own, but if you have team utility like a breach stun or something, or something that's gonna get people stuck here, then those will work. Or if they're holding with an op or something, that's when you want to use them. But if I do these at the beginning of the round, and I'm worried about somebody going mid, I just shoot a Recon like that, and that's gonna land. It's gonna land right there, and it's gonna see people in here, and it's just high enough to get people here, and then it'll get people on cat too. So it's just a good mid dart, and most of the time they'll shoot it, but it's just to know if there's any mid presence. So that's just, you put your second charge bar like in this tile here, and it's just 2 charge, 2-bar. But that's just a good recon to do while you're up there. And then on B, for post plant shock darts, if you're playing in B main and you want to get this spot, you go to this fish somewhere in there, you stay crouched, and you just aim right here, and you just do a full charge 1-bar, or yeah, full charge 1 bounce, I mean. And that's gonna just land there. And that's, I would only use this if you have your ult So you just use these to get them off the bomb, do a little damage, and then you just get back, and then you ult it. And then here's the Average Jonas like Anti-Killjoy darts, if you don't know them. I actually got these to work once, which was actually insane, and it pissed off the Killjoy. But so you want your second charge bar line right there, and you just do a double bounce 2-bar. So that one's pretty good. And then you could do it from here too. You get in that crevice there, you get your right mouse thing in there, if you can see, and you just do a 2-bar. And you do 2 of them to kill the Killjoy, but that one's good. And then also, you also do this one. I'll show you how to do it in a second, but Killjoys like to put it there too, so you're gonna wanna line up with this generator, and then I'd like to put my edge of my charge bar in that corner there. Just do a jump, tap. That was nice. I know I've done 2 different lineups for this one already, but if you like this one more, go ahead and use it. So you're gonna get here, and then you're gonna do a double bounce full charge at the center of this thing here. So you're gonna get in here, double bounce, full charge, boom. It's a little faster than, than this one, so so that one's pretty good. If the Killjoy does the lamp Killjoy ult, this is another Average Jonas dart, but I do it a little differently because the one he was doing wasn't working for me. So I line up the wall kind of like here with that bar, and then I put my crosshair here. So I just kind of line up like down here and then just in this spot and just do a tap. And then if you want to do it, this is another Average Jonas dart, but it'll land right here, and it'll get a Killjoy out here or here. So you're just gonna do a 1 bounce, 1 bar, but you're gonna aim like where this I don't know what this thing is. This thing, and then the ceiling or the roof. You know what I'm saying. Just right there, lands perfectly. So a common Killjoy spot is right there. You might know this one from Jonas, but I feel like you're a little exposed there because someone could swing you and shoot you, and you're pretty visible. So I like to go here, and then it doesn't really matter here. There's a large margin of error for this one, and then you see this peg here. You just kind of go to the left of it, and you do a tap, 1 bounce, and that one's really quick. So you have a lot of time to set up this one. So a dart I see Higo do a lot is you get up on this box here, and then you kind of aim for this tree, and it's gonna land kind of on the under bit of that tree there, and that's gonna see everything in tree, and it's impossible to shoot. Nobody's gonna shoot this, no matter where you are. If somebody's here, they're not gonna shoot it, and it actually sees them. So that's an insane dart. Another recon for mid. So a lot of people just do the old that, or Hiko has some where he does something like this that gets market. But yeah, see, like that one's pretty good. But what I like to do is at the start of the round, the barrier is like here, so you're stuck here. So you have to come out a little bit to where this thing's visible. You do a 1 bounce full charge, and I really like this one because it's really hard to mess up, and that gets everything in here, and it also gets this opper here. No matter where they are here, it's probably gonna get them if you get it on this corner, and 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get it on that corner. And another one, This one you can kind of loosely do, but so you kind of have to get visual of that lamp, and then I kind of line up with this thing, but I aim at the top of this window, and you just do a full charge, and that's gonna land on this lamp, and it's kind of unnecessary, but I like it because a lot of people are posted up here, and if it lands there, they might not get it. Jet smokes usually are thrown right there, so you might be able to tag them there, and that gets everything in here. The only place it really doesn't get, like here, let me show you here. Oh, not there, not there. So it's gonna get here, but the only place it's not gonna get is like on this bench. But I never see someone posted up on the bench. They're gonna be here, or they're gonna be hiding in a smoke or something. But that's when you want to tell your teammates to smoke right there. Yeah, I like these double shocks. I've got a couple kills with these, but it's only if someone is playing stairs a lot. I'll show you how to do it in a second. I'll show you where it lands. But it's just a good way to clear stairs while your teammates are pushing, because then they're not going to be peeking stairs. They probably won't re-peek after those shock darts. But basically, you get in here, and then you're going to go straight up, and you can kind of see the tiles here. They're small and they get larger. On that larger one, the first one, you're gonna line up your shock dart mouse indicator, and you're gonna line it up like so. And you're just gonna do a 2-bar, and then after that, you're gonna come down, and you're gonna stop here, and you're gonna stop where it says bounces. When it says bounces and when the roof intersect there, that's when you're gonna stop. And you're just gonna go 1 bounce, 1 bar, and it's gonna land like that. So a good recon if you're playing Sova. I mean, I always send these personally. Maybe a little further than that, but or I send this one if I'm using the Odin. But I like this one to change it up every once in a while. It's just a 1 bar, 1 bounce, and you just go to the right of this ledge here, and that's gonna land like here. You could get it to land up here, but I like it. I like it right here. It's good. It'll get guys all the way out here and all the way in here. So you could do wall bangs with it, but I usually just use it for info. Okay, so this one, it's gonna land cat, and if there's a pesky aimer or opper that's holding cat, so you're basically gonna line up like this. You're gonna bring your diamonds there above this tree, and then look at your health bar, and I line up that line by the 100 where the black and the white meet, and just kind of do that, and then it's a 2-bar, just like that. It's a 2-bar, and then you're gonna bring it down, and you kind of think of it, you put the diamond in this corner here where the tree and the roof meet. You're gonna kind of put it like this. It's kind of hard to explain, but not like that. You're gonna do it like this, and then you're gonna bring it down, do a 1 bar. So it's gonna be a 2-bar, 1 bar, and that is going to land right there. For all the people who did this arrow, just stop. Just do it like this. It's just way better. Just do it like that. Okay, bonus dart here. This one, you shouldn't use it, but here it is. You can shoot through this hole here. So you just kind of line up like this, right? And that's gonna land down there. Now, why would you ever want to use this? I don't know, but maybe the door's closed. Let's say that you got a vandal here, right? The door's closed. You're like, all right, I'm gonna put this down to red. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through here, right? Maybe send a double bounce. Oh crap, we're going. We're in. They're looking at the arrow, you're just barging in. That's how it goes.